Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Earthbound with Magicklorelai.
Woo!
So last we left off, we find out we need a book. The book is in the hands of someone who has been captured.
Or at least mildly inconvenienced.
Yeah.
As far as we can tell over the phone, anyway. And of course, while we were doing the item management off-screen, is when Dad calls.
Yep.
Jeff, you've gotten taller. Oh, I don't have to... Oh.
Tony's missing. Remember Tony?
His best friend, right?
The dude that helped him break out.
Yeah, his friend.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was with you, he suddenly disappeared. Huh. Interesting.
Another person that's unaccounted for now.
That's a concern.
But you remember the enemies that used to be here?
Yeah?
The goat... things. Yeah, those are gone now.
Completely gone?
Completely gone.
They're just now aliens.
Yeah.
And robots.
Uh-huh.
Or and alien robots.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, we're not even dealing with natural wildlife at this point.
No.
Huh. Interessante. Lesser mook.
Yep. Oh, believe me, it is the lesser of all of its cohorts.
I guess.
There
I
are
believe
much
your
stronger mooks that we will have to deal with.
But it's almost like there seems to be a concentrated effort in order to put these particular types of enemies in your path. Woolly Shambler?
Woolly Shambler.
Oh, good. It came from space.
Yep.
Are we just gonna get progressively more body horror stuff in this?
Kind of.
Okay.
I'm not too concerned about burning through all my psi power to try to get through some of these enemies. Because we got a tent, if you remember that tent that's like right up ahead where we can stay for free. I'll have to worry about it more fairly soon, but right now, no.
And Jeff went up a point. Literally just 1 point. Like, I don't think anything else actually advanced there. Sure.
Let's have some tea.
Have some tea. Isn't it delicious?
Good enough to completely restore us. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I do like the music here, but oh god, it's one of the things that can get repetitive.
Well, you only get to hear like 6 seconds of it before we get hit by another enemy.
Yeah. I guess that's probably it. We've reached that point, at least one area, where there's literally an enemy every other step.
And believe it or not, that's still kind of random as to how many enemies it spawns in any one area.
Ooh.
Come here, butterfly. Even though we literally have used no psychic points since our stop.
Yeah. Let me absorb you, butterfly. I shall become whole. Never mind. That's getting into the really creepy territory.
Yes, it is. And you were the one asking about body horror.
Yes. Yes, I was. Who was?
Huh.
That's shocking. What happened? Sebastian?
Yep, one of their little dudes with the glasses here.
Huh.
Guy named Sebastian was kidnapped.
Shit's going down. Probably. Maybe. Okay. Oh, we're saving, are we?
Yes.
I don't think it's too good to work too hard. Probably not, no. but we don't really have a choice. So, someone got kidnapped here.
Mm-hmm.
Tony is missing.
Mm-hmm.
Apple Kid got attacked in the lab.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden a whole bunch of aliens and robots.
Nobody knows what happened to Dr. Andonuts.
That's true. It's like seeing a UFO. It emerged from the lake and flew towards Stonehenge?
Exactly like seeing a UFO. So he didn't see Tessie. He didn't see Tessie, he saw a UFO.
It kidnapped one of my friends along the way. So is that Sebastian?
Yeah.
Where are you, my friend? They came and took you away. Come back, Sebastian. Hey, that's a haiku poem.
It is.
They came and took you away. Come back, Sebastian. Yeah. Sure. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he still doesn't charge for the stew.
Very nice, thank you.
Not that we were hurt in any meaningful fashion.
But it's always good.
Yeah,
Better
always
to
good.
Eat stew.
Always good just to top off.
So basically what you're saying is weird shit's going down in winters.
Yes.
Yes, I have some chewing gum.
So it's time to get another ride. Because we have no other way to get to that lab. Sadly, teleport does not take us to it.
Yeah. Well. So we get another one of these little cutscenes then?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, kitty. Oh, this is a little awkward. 4 kids and a monkey climb on the back of a giant monster living in a lake.
Mm-hmm.
It is actually really interesting to see how things are just kind of slowly getting worse. And I think I commented on this before, but just this slow kind of overlapping progression of bad things happening that it's still, you don't always notice it, just like you don't always immediately notice the tide as it kind of comes in, but by the time you notice it, it's already up to your neck. And you're going, well, wait a second, it was just at my toes before. I mean, most tide is not quite that severe, but you don't notice it because it is subtle and it happens slowly. So if you're not actively put on the path to prevent this shit from happening, you're not going to see it.
Nope.
You just go, oh, someone was kidnapped. That's terrible. Oh, someone's gone missing. That's terrible. Oh, someone was attacked. That's terrible. But you don't necessarily put that together until you know that all 3 of those people were somehow connected to each other. Hi, kitty. Alright, time to take out some aliens and robots.
Yep.
More of them, anyway. If you heard that click, that was my shoulder. Don't get old, folks. And also, don't get old, folks.
Yeah, especially that last one.
Who needs old folks? I mean, other than other old folks like us.
Yeah. But remember, since I came back earlier and removed that, the pencil that was sitting there.
Mm-hmm. So we keep getting swarmed. Like, we're not even just getting, like, hitting one.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting hit by whole groups of people.
I will say it was not this bad earlier.
Uh-huh. So it's just for the sake of this Let's Play that they're deciding to hit us on full force?
Yes.
Great.
Now you remember Apple Kid said he was working on his eraser.
Yeah, why would you need that?
Do you remember?
What about it? Oh yeah, there was an eraser that needed to be erased.
Very close by, in fact.
I see. Well, that would also explain why we would come to these labs, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, there are actually gaps between episodes, folks. Or at least batches of when we record.
And because this is a former Your Sanctuary spot...
They're running away.
Yeah, they're running away because, well, I beat the boss here.
Mm-hmm.
So they will run away forever.
That's good, at least.
Cuts down on a little bit of the fighting we have to do.
I do like the music, though. Such as it is. Oh.
So let's get down to the lab and see what type of ruckus happened.
Hopefully nothing too bad.
Well, the place is still intact, but nobody's here.
So people were not interested in the lab itself, but the people that were here.
Mm-hmm. And the mouse has been waiting. You remember this mouse, right?
Vaguely.
It was his friend.
Yeah. My Master Apple Kid completed this eraser machine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. While he was calling you, he was kidnapped. He felt like this! I was there, but was helpless. Sorry about that. Anyway, take this machine. Ness got the eraser. Way to go.
And this guy's still selling a few things.
Sure.
But we don't need any of it.
Cat, don't. But you're still hungry.
Yep. Well, we're not that hungry. We have had jerky and we've had stew and banana and...
Oh, I know.
So anyway, we are now here.
Let me make my Chrono Trigger references, okay? Like the fact that they needed to include, oh yeah, you don't actually get any food out of this. Cat.
But you remember we were down here before.
Mm-hmm.
And really, I do like this dungeon. Or at least...
Oh, Jesus.
I like it in pieces.
Yeah, I remember this now. It's intense. Yeah, great. Fantastic. Always a good sign when the road that you're walking on is glowing.
Mm-hmm.
Mook Senior.
Mook Senior. Yeah.
Let me guess, not someone we're gonna have a good time with.
No, if he gets to use one of his attacks, we are going to be... That's not it. Even though this will hurt...
Please.
There we
Good. Nice.
Sadly, the heal didn't go off.
So make sure to heal poo. It's always a good thing to try and remember these things. I've done that before where I've gone through a really long cavern and I had someone get their health like really, really low. Like almost actually the entire party. And I had actually set a heal to go off in the middle of a battle, but the battle ended before that finished.
Meet Starman.
Well, we've met one before.
Uh-huh. We're about to meet the common enemy version of him.
Oh boy.
See what he's doing there is he's teleporting. He can't reach us right now from where he is, so he's teleporting. He will always teleport, which is a great way to get the jump on him, believe it or not.
Huh.
However, we don't want to mess with him.
No,
He's not the way we want to go.
Jeez.
The easy way to get through this area, as looping and winding as it is, if you have the choice, go down. Okay. Whenever you reach an intersection. If you don't have a choice to go down, you go right.
Makes sense. Oh boy.
Come on.
Ooh. Nice.
And the Starmen, in some little bit of oddity, if you hit them from the side, it counts as a back attack.
Well, it could be that they have limited range. It would kind of make sense.
But if you hit them from the front or the back, it counts as normal. But if you hit them from the side, sneak attack. So we need to take advantage of this. Because he can only teleport so far.
Huh.
So if you are careful, you can always make them teleport to right in front of you and then slam into them.
Good.
And always get a sneak attack out of it. Of course, that will not be the case every time. And I'm also not going to bother with the items in the first half of this cave.
Nothing useful, or?
Pretty much, it's just food items for the most part.
Which are not quite as useful to us at this point.
Yeah. There are better items in the second half of this. The robot got me. The mook.
The mook.
The mook got me.
Yeah, mook. Huh. Well, that's useful.
Mm-hmm. Because the Mook Senior has Flash.
Right.
And the higher level Flash won't just hit you with one thing or the other. It can hit you with just about any status effect known to man, up to and including instant KO.
Oh. Boy.
Yeah.
Fun.
So they are first priority.
So it's focused, it's only focused on one person at a time, though?
No.
It hits everyone in the
Yes.
party? Oh. So you could have an instant KO on the entire party at once.
Yes.
Depending on how the numbers roll?
Mm-hmm. Except for Ness, he's protected against it.
Okay.
Ness has an item.
Okay, so at least you wouldn't run into a total KO.
Yeah. It would be close.
Well,
but, you know.
because even if Ness were, say, able to raise someone else, they could just hit again. And again.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Yeah. And then they can just do straight up damage.
Yeah. So even if you did get your party back up, it would be still be a bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
And of course you managed to run into two at once.
Yeah. So they get full force attack there.
Yeah.
They are not the only enemy with, But see that right there? If we manage to catch them from behind and it is just them, pretty much instant kill at this point.
Nice.
But the problem is, it's almost never, we almost never run into them alone, at least in this little area.
Hey, though, you handled that pretty beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
I love the music. It just screams that there's something wrong going on.
I was going to ask if you were being sarcastic about that or not.
Well, that's what I mean, though, is I love it for the fact that it conveys that something is very wrong. Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's a whole party hit.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
You remember the caterpillars that you can grind on?
Yeah?
They have that same attack.
Right.
So if you manage to catch one and it, gets a turn, it's going to hit you with that.
And it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
You may want to just boost Paula a little bit for health.
Yeah. Especially since there's another enemy, right there.
Yeah. Oh, you got it from behind.
Yep.
That is still an atomic power.
Yes. I forgot these were in this section. I thought they were only in the next section.
Oh.
Get prepared to lose hit points no matter how well you do. No matter how well you do. Notice it did not hit us once until that.
Right. So
That's how it leads battle.
So it's the RPG of the Earthbound equivalent of the bomb from Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Except you can kill the bomb before it explodes.
That's just the only way to defeat it.
Once you kill this, once you kill it, it explodes no matter what.
And of course, we run into 2 and 1 at a time.
Oh, we're about to run into a whole lot of these.
Oh boy! So this is one of those war of attrition type situations where you just have to be able to endure what the enemies are throwing at you. There's no way to not get hit.
Nope.
You get hit, and then hopefully you survive.
You just have to be prepared for up to everyone in the party to lose 30 hit points with each battle.
That sucks. I mean, it's interesting because it makes you think about how you're going to be approaching dungeons like this. But it still sucks. Oh, nice.
That was not one of the atomic power robos.
No. So you would actually automatically have to be in a battle with that because of the fact that the only way that it dies is to explode and hurt you?
Yep.
That even really sucks, because even if you could one-hit it, it still explodes and damages you.
Yep. And I know we're going over again.
Yeah.
But we are about to hit a really good stopping point.
I see. Nice.
So this may go a little bit long. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it teleported like right on top of me. Luckily, Starmen are not, overwhelmingly problematic. They have some things they can do to you, but generally they don't do them.
Nice. I do like the background for that fight, too.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Oh, brain food lunch.
Ah, that's a very good item to run into. But we don't need them.
Well, but it's still a nice drop. Fucking bomb. I do like the character designs for these, though. Enemy designs, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Actually, didn't they just release Earthbound for, like, the Wii or something like that? Like, officially, like, a remastered version?
Earthbound Zero.
Earthbound Zero?
Mm-hmm.
But I
They
thought
released Earthbound a few months ago.
Oh.
But Earthbound Zero, I believe, was just put on the Virtual Console.
Huh. Well, I knew something Earthbound related happened recently. I teleported right into you.
Yeah, I got a little too close.
Well. Nice. So it's just, this is one of those actuals just straight up beat the fuck up out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Beat the fuck out of them.
We are strong enough in this first part that, yeah, we can just take the physical attacks and beat them down.
Mm-hmm.
And also, this is a good bit more enemies that I'm used to actually running into. Okay, good, it wasn't both of them at the same time. See, he'll do that. He does have some better things in his arsenal, but it just doesn't seem like he can ever remember to actually use any of the really damaging stuff.
I love how even on just like the one where you had him having the advantage on you, and all he does is go on guard.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nice. Ah. Is that two at once?
Yep.
Yep. So I've seen some people generally react to the idea of the Starmen with fear. Do they get some kind of upgrade later to make them scarier?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's the fact it's the first big enemy you face, and if you didn't have Buzz with you, you would have gotten just absolutely crushed.
Right.
There is that.
I can imagine that would leave an impression with people.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Let's see if you can keep your distance. That happens every time.
Nice.
This should be the factory. It is.
Oh my god.
We have now seen the factory.
And of course we are welcomed with a fucking bomb.
Yeah, these are very common down here. Along with a new enemy. And this is why I really hate that thing.
It can self-replenish and just make you use your psychic points.
Mm-hmm.
So this really is... Oh, fuck you. This really is a war of attrition.
Yes.
It's there to wear you down.
Mm-hmm.
It's not there to do anything but just to make it harder for you to proceed.
Yes.
And this was back in the days when it wasn't as easy to save your record or save your progress in the middle of a dungeon.
Nope. Okay. Before we continue here, we're about to take a break. I want to show off the enemy that I'm going to be looking at a lot very, very soon.
Oh?
Because remember how Pooh, his equipment can't really be bought in stores anywhere, and it's kind of hidden and you have to go hunt it down like we did with the first piece?
Ah.
There's an enemy here that has his weapon.
Right.
It's a 1 in 128 chance to drop from this specific enemy.
So basically, a very, very, very rare sort of job.
It's about a 0.7% chance, I think, was what it comes out to. So anyway, I'm not going to, oh well. Is this him? Yes, it is. The Starman Super.
Is this the one that you were talking about?
Yes.
Oh boy.
This guy isn't that much more difficult than the Starman.
But I imagine that he has something that makes it harder. Oh. Well, that's fortunate.
Not necessarily. I mean, he's a bit more proactive with his actual attacks most of the time.
Nice. You're having a lot of luck with that here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So that's the enemy in question?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to beat on them until we get said weapon. That is the point when we will start recording again.
Okay. So that's my cue to go take care of all the chores that need to be done in the house while you go and grind and do stuff?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, sounds good.
But, I just want everyone to see this. Right now, Ness is at level 61.
Yeah.
Paul is at 57. Jeff is at 55. And Pooh is at 51. Remember these. They will be higher when we come back.
I can imagine after all that grinding.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, take care, folks. We will see you back next time with a new weapon for Pooh.
Hope to see you then.
Later, all.